Hello YouTubers. Now firstly I would like to say a big thank you to all of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel, because without you guys I would have not been able to reach the milestone of over 21,000 subscribers. Now that is really great and I'm very proud of being able to do that. Now if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and we can grow the channel even bigger. Now that would be superb. So please subscribe. Now, as a way of saying thank you and giving something back, what I'd like you to do is go to my website, thesewingguru.com, and put in your email and we will give you a free ebook back. It's just something that I just wanted to give back to you. So put your email in and we will email you a free ebook. Now, I just want to tell you a little bit of how I became a world-class tailor. And it's taken me a long time and it's been a journey, but it's been a really interesting one. So when I left school, a 17-year-old, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. Now a year on, I then found the power of TV. And I became inspired from a TV show called Miami Vice. Now if you were an 80s baby like I was, you're going to know about Miami Vice because it was huge. And what got me hooked was the clothing. It was the glamour, the sunshine, the beaches. It was based in Miami and it was the glamour of the fast cars, the jewellery and the clothing. That was it for me, it was the clothing. And I just wanted to know, well, how do I get this clothing? And you couldn't buy it anywhere, and nobody told me, well look, that's made for the show, that's a one-off, it's made for the show. Nobody told me this. So I had to figure that out for myself, and when I did, the only way for me to do that was to actually make the clothing myself. So I started to sew, started to learn to sew. Now back then, it wasn't like it is now. No internet, nothing like that. I had to learn from reading books and practice. And I thought to myself, well, where am I best going to learn this skill? Fashion Academy. So that's what I did. I went to a fashion academy and it took me 6 years to gain the qualification of a master's degree. So I got a national diploma, a higher national diploma, and then I got my master's degree after that. And it was, you got my degree in fashion. So then I knew a little bit more, but I was still hungry for that, you know, that real wanting to know everything to do with tailoring. I mean, I was really obsessed with wanting to learn everything. So I just practiced and practiced and practiced after that. I took garments apart, looked at how they were structured, and just basically gained my skills from that. But even that wasn't enough. So then I thought, well, I'm going to pass on my skills now and start creating garments for other people, because I'd been sewing for many years and I thought, well, I'm good enough now to do alterations to garments and actually start creating garments for people themselves. So I then wanted to have my first shop, my first Bespoke Tailors. Now, in order for me to do that, I would have needed help as well. So I then set up a manufacturing base in Eastern Asia, in Thailand. And I tell you something, when I went to Thailand and liaised with the best tailors in the world, I was blown away. I didn't realise they were actually that good. These guys, they know everything about tailoring and they are amazing. And the fabrics you can get in these places, it's unbelievable. So I liaised with the best tailors in the world and I learned so much. It was unbelievable what I learned from them. So then I had my fashion degree, so I learned from college, I had my practice, and I also learned from the best tailors in the world as well. And in the meantime, I'd been to the clothes show. I mean, that was an 80s show. I'd been to the clothes show. I'd met Jeff Banks. He was a world-class fashion designer back then. I mean, you can buy his clothes everywhere. I met him. And the journey has been amazing. So with this knowledge, I could then set up my shops. So I had a manufacturing base and I had my shops as well. And I started creating garments for people, and it went really, really well. You know, I mean, I was making suits for people, they're really happy. And the whole strategy was really, really working out. And in the end, I had students that were coming to my shop, and they were learning from me as well. They wanted to know, how does it work in the industry? Because it is different to when you're at college. And they wanted to know how it was done in the industry. And I was showing them, and they kept asking me, Michael, how do you do this? Where do you learn that? And how do you do that? And I was showing them, and my technique was different to what they were taught in college. And they were saying, your technique, it's better, it's faster, and it's easier. And I thought, well, do you know what? How do I get this across to the rest of the world? That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to really reach the goal and just give my knowledge back to the world, really. And it was then when I came up with this eureka moment, and I thought, why don't I build a website where people can watch me sewing and tailoring and how to create garments in a step-by-step format? And that's when I came up with the idea of creating the sewingguru.com. So I got help from people learning that. We built the site, we did the videos, we edited the videos, we put them all in, and then we were ready to launch. And we launched in 2009, and the sewingguru.com was born. Now in 2017, what's that? That's a few years on now. We have got a very, very large website there. And it is amazing because it really shows you and teaches you how to sew and tailor. It's just a step-by-step format that I've created that really, really does help you sew. And believe me, if you don't know how to sew and you're thinking, well, I'd like to know, I'd like to learn, this is definitely the website where you can learn to sew 100% guaranteed, because we've got beginners courses, intermediate, all the way up to high-end professional. So you can become, from nothing, a bespoke tailor. We've got alterations videos, so you could even set up your own business when you've learned how to do that, and alter clothing for people. So basically, that's just my story of how I have become a world-class tailor and where I am today. And really, I am very, very proud of what I've achieved. It's taken me a long time, but the only bit of advice that I can give you, with the help of me showing you on my website, is practice, 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 and you will get there. You will get there. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to go to the website, thesewingguru.com. It's in the description below. Don't forget to go to that. Put your email in and we will send you a free ebook. In a token of my appreciation, to basically say thank you for subscribing to the channel, supporting me and getting this 21,000 plus subscribers. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.